Link. I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last time, the celebration of our victory at the wing ceremony was short-lived. And now, we find ourselves back at the academy following a voice in the dead of night. I just had to stop and let you listen to that for a moment. The beautiful flute, the atmosphere of this moment, it's one of my favorites, and I just wanted you to hear it too, okay? Now, before we go onward, a few of the residents of the Night Academy are indeed awake at this hour worrying about Zelda. How about we go and see a few of them?
Oh.
It's dangerous to be out at night. Yes, best to avoid it entirely. Even the headmaster's darling, Mia, turns quite feral when night falls. A mysterious energy settles over Skyloft with the darkness. What happened to Zelda? It's just terrible. But there's no point in kicking yourself about it. It was an accident. And now for the one you really want to see. There he is. Look at Groose. Just look at him. This guy is so far down in the dumps I hardly recognize him. It's hard to see him like this. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Groose, looking so down in the dumps. Poor Zelda. This is your fault, you know. You can barely fly straight, and yet somehow you beat me in the race. It should have been me up there with her that day, but I guess now I'll just have to be the one to save her. He can't keep that enthusiasm for long. If we look around his room, though, he has a painting of himself in view of the direction that his bed faces. That's best not thought about. But there is also our face on his punching bag and some boxing gloves laying right next to it. I think you know what he likes to do in his spare time. At least, we pretend to know one of the two activities he likes to do in his spare time. That's not everyone, just what I thought was worth showing out of everybody that's awake at this hour, because I didn't want to leave them out of this. But even Link seems to be rolling his eyes at me out of impatience. So, let's go and seize the destiny that we heard would find us and follow the spirit from our dreams. She's leading us up towards the goddess statue, which we can see at this hour is actually closed off, so instead we're going down this way. Now, this pathway has been available to us this entire time. I just didn't see any need to actually head down here before, and whoa! That was very cool! Come to me for all your hot speedrunning tips. Please don't. I'm actually not qualified whatsoever. But that was pretty cool. Even you have to admit. But that's not so cool. Gonna go this way. Die. Oh. You're vulnerable. You're not able to hurt me. Well, time to finish the job! Instructor is not around to save you this time! I can't even do my battle call because you made me so nervous! But yeah, she's really not, yeah. If you were wondering what would have happened if we had thrown her off the cliff earlier, she would have just simply flown back up with her ears because, you know, evil cats are known for being able to do that. Down this way, we got a choo-choo, a larger choo-choo than we saw before. It'll split in two, and then we gotta destroy the individual parts before they reform again. Every one of them has a chance of dropping material, so they're a great way to get lots of items. And speaking of items, 20 rupees. Again, we could have gotten that earlier. There just wasn't really any need to because, well, we have plenty of money. She dove off the cliff to try to get on my head. Yeah, no, I'm getting, stamina, hurry and recharge. I'm gonna go. I don't want to take too much damage. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I actually have quite a lot of health, though, but I don't know, I've had cats affix themselves semi-permanently to my leg before. It's not a pleasant experience, and anything that brings back memories of that, I kind of would rather not experience. Got a keys down here, hoping you'll drop something. Nope. Okay. Still not able to show what exactly is special about keys because they won't drop the items that I want. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh well. Hop over this. Just barely don't fall to our deaths. When we go up this way, we do have some health recovery, actually, so I really was worried over nothing. Oh, Jelly Blob. And yes, as a matter of fact, we have seen that text box before. Every time you ever turn the game off and back on, you will have materials explained to you all over again as if you've never seen them before. It is easily one of my biggest complaints, and you will hear me complain a lot about it in times that are not now, because Zelda needs us. It's not the time for that, but I did have to say that that was my opinion the first time that we laid our eyes on it. And not only that, but it is a case of something breaking up the moment. The one chosen by my creator, I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Phi is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. No more playing hero for us. We got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link! I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet, here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. I don't mean to break the moment, but we know that your own daughter is down there and even talked about it earlier. Never mind. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a Skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful Skyward strike. This technique is useful in many situations. It is a ranged attack, but it's able to activate objects made of this material. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword, and will accompany you on your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old texts is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what Fi says is true, Zelda is alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please, see it through and prove the legends true. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. All of this, and we've got our green tunic, our green hood, and our sword. Never leave home on a heroic saga without them. But with all of the setup, our journey is now ready to begin. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're going to be going around the town of Skyloft, seeing what it has to offer, and making any and all preparations that we need for the long road ahead. See you guys then.